morning, you two. Please pardon my general appearance. I know I'm looking kind of hit, but there's a good reason for it. And that reason is that I don't care. I've given up. Today is Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. And right now I am just working on some client work, some client emails, which is pretty much what I do Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday, I'm pretty much at my desk, either working on emails, plans, or something from like 10 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, to like literally 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Everything I do for my clients is custom. Everything I respond to them is by me, so it takes a lot of time. So I'm finishing up some emails right now, and then I'm probably gonna go to the gym. My level of motivation for the gym today is around -3. No scale, not giving you a scale of what that's on, just -3. I don't wanna go to the gym. But let's be real, when do I ever wanna go to the gym? I actually was just answering an email from a client who said, how do you like stay motivated to like stay on your diet and to keep going to the gym when like sometimes you just don't care? And I said part of it is finding ways to motivate yourself. Like that's a small part of it, whether it's like, oh, I'm gonna feel so good after this workout, or I'll feel better to have it out of the way early in the day, or like set yourself up to hit a PR that day, or like to go for a PR, like anything that might motivate you. But at the end of the day, I've said this so many times in my videos that if you're like a longtime follower, you're like, I know what you're gonna say, Lynette, it's not about motivation, it's about discipline. But that's really anything in life. Anything that you wanna go after in life is gonna take some work that you're not gonna always feel like doing. I think sometimes people feel like maybe if you've been in the fit life or whatever for a long time, and if you're really strong, if you're really confident in the gym, if you know your stuff, like maybe like I might be considered that suddenly the gym is now always fun and exciting, and it's not. Like a lot of my clients especially have said like, oh, I look at some of these other like fitness YouTubers or fitness superstars and they seem to always want to go to the gym. They're always excited and motivated to go, and I just don't feel that way. And I'm here to tell you, I don't always feel that way either. I think there was a time in my life where I was always excited for the gym, but it was brief. And then I realized that there are other things in life to do that are fun other than just working out all the freaking time, such as sleeping and eating. So I don't rely on motivation really at all anymore. But you're never gonna get anywhere doing only what you wanna do or what you feel like doing. I will say that it helps to try and like find the waves of motivation in your day and ride them. I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, is that like at different times of the day, you're gonna have kind of like some motivation. Like it might hit you at random times. You're like, man, I could really like go to the gym right now. I would feel good going to the gym right now. Or other times where you're like, you know what? I actually wanna eat something healthy. When those times hit, girl, you gotta take advantage of them. I'm gonna ride that wave of motivation all the way to the gym. My guess is that shortly after I get back from the gym, motivation will be at a low. It's just how it typically goes. And at that point, discipline's just gonna have to kick in. Like I can't just like lay around all day because I'm not motivated. I got work to do, I gotta stay on my diet, and yes. I feel like my makeup is so smeared across my face in a weird way that I look like I have wrinkles. I don't, as far as I know. I don't know, try not to look. Ignorance is bliss. I'm gonna go now. Good morning. Is that comfortable? Nacho is so sweet. So I'm back from the gym and I'm showered and I didn't put makeup on other than eyebrows, because eyebrows are not negotiable. But everything else is. Also, do you guys see my shirt? Let me see. Happy camper. I'm going camping on Sunday, and I definitely bought this shirt just to wear while I'm camping. Team Extra checking in. When I get pregnant one day, I'm totally gonna be that person that just wears shirts all the time that says like Mama Bear. I just recently bought a shirt that has the word nachos on it just to wear when I eat nachos. I don't know, I just love shirts with witty sayings on them. Anyway, I'm currently working right now. In case you guys are wondering, like, Lynette, what do you do for like 12 hours a day, 4 days in a row for work, plus a few hours on Sunday? And so not only do I have my normal clients, my like 6, 12, and much longer base clients that check in with me on a weekly basis, and obviously I'm like always updating their workout plans, their diet stuff, corresponding with those clients and stuff like that throughout the week. But I also do like a one-time consultation of a custom macro split and custom workout plan for people who just want like their macros calculated by me and a workout plan. Because I've noticed that like not every client who wants my knowledge necessarily wants to like work with me like on a weekly basis, including check-ins and stuff. Like, and I get that some people just want to do their own thing. That's kind of where I'm at, is if I ever buy any information from any kind of source anymore, I definitely don't do like coaching with anybody. I will buy people's ebooks or stuff like that if they have information that I really like. But yes, so I do like a one-time consultation for people. So it's $30 on my website. And yeah, so I'm always doing tons of those during the week, which takes up a lot of my time, but I love it. I love doing these plans for people, and I always get really good feedback because I still send out like a 17 question questionnaire to find out like as much as possible about people. And if you've ever answered one of my questionnaires, you'll feel like, Lynette, why do you ask like the same question 2 or 3 times? But I've noticed that clients will answer things differently if they're asked it a couple different times, and so it just gives me like a full spectrum of what they really want to say. But yes, so anyway, today I woke up and was like, I don't want to track macros today, so I'm not tracking macros, which leads me to my next thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys, which is, a lot of you have asked, what's my plan for when I'm done cutting? Like I said, I plan to be done with this cut within the next 30 days, I hope. I know that going on vacation, I'm probably gonna gain a pound or 2 back potentially, which will probably bring me back up to like 150, 151. And so then I'm gonna have to like kind of re-lose those pounds, which is fine. Gaining a few pounds on vacation is normal. Don't stress about it. Eat your ice cream and be happy. And if you're camping, eat your s'mores and be happy. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, when I'm done dieting, I guess I should say when you're done dieting, when you get to a point where you're like, I don't want to diet anymore, I'm either happy with the weight that I've lost or I just don't want to be dieting anymore, there's a couple of things that you can do. You can reverse diet, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you add calories back into your diet on a weekly basis. So say that you were dieting on like 1,500 calories, every week you would add back some calories into your diet, and you would do it slowly so that you didn't overwhelm your system by like jumping right back into maintenance calories. So if you're losing weight on 1,500 calories, your maintenance calorie level, the amount of calories that you would eat to maintain your weight, is probably closer to like 2,000, 2,100. But if you jump from 1,500 calories a day to 2,100 calories a day, you might like experience some short-term weight gain. It's probably mostly water weight, but to just kind of shock your system with that can be a lot for some people. So people like to reverse diet slowly, where people take different amounts of time. I usually only reverse diet my clients for like 4 to 6 weeks at the most, because I do not see the benefit in dragging it out for like 12 to 15 weeks like some people like to do, unless you're in like a more extreme circumstance where like you were a competition prep dieter or whatever. But I don't do competition preps really, so yes, that's one option after you are done dieting. I am not going to be doing that. I am planning loosely at this point to basically move almost directly into intuitive eating, which is nuts for me because up until probably like a little bit less than a year ago, I did not trust myself to eat intuitively. I had too big of an appetite. If I wasn't held accountable to my food by tracking it, I felt like I would just always eat 2,500 calories or something every single day or more, because I just was hungry, or I ate when I was bored, or I was emotionally eating. And so if I didn't have tracking macros to like keep me accountable, then I just overate. But I have found in the last year with like practicing intuitive eating more, and also I've just gained so much knowledge in the last year about how food works in your body and what kinds of foods are best for you, and actually getting to a point where I care so much about the kind of stuff I'm putting into my body. Even on days where I don't track my food until the end of the day, I'm still making good choices all day long. I'm making healthy choices, healthy portion sizes, and if anything, I feel sometimes like tracking macros makes me eat more food than I would have probably chosen to eat on my own, which isn't bad because, you know, under eating isn't a good thing either. The main reason that I don't plan on reverse dieting, I'm not going to reverse diet. I like know for sure. I'm like, once I'm done dieting, I'm done dieting. I don't plan on reverse dieting because I have kept so many like refeeds into my diet over the last like 6 or 7 months of dieting, in that I have like at least once every 10 days had some sort of bigger meal or taken the weekend off from tracking and ate at like maintenance level calories, that my body's not sensitive to carbs. My body's not sensitive to extra calories. Like if I take 2 or 3 days to just eat at maintenance level calories, my weight doesn't move at all. So for me, I don't think there's a need whatsoever to reverse diet. I'm not even entirely sure that there's always a need to reverse diet unless your metabolism has just really adapted down to something real crazy. But yeah, so I think that when I decide I want to be done dieting. I think for like the first couple of weeks, I might loosely track calories Sunday through Thursday, just to kind of make sure that I'm not like going off the rails or like under eating or whatever. But then the weekends, I don't think I'm gonna track. I tend to make better decisions for the most part, and if I do go out to eat, like that's life. I like to go out to eat. I like to eat fun foods and nachos and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of my going plan. We'll see what actually happens when that time comes. I think that it can be a shock for somebody who's tracked macros for a long time to switch into intuitive eating, because it's like we're so used to relying on like some app telling us how much we can eat, as opposed to listening to our own body and hunger cues and things like that, and even our own intuition, just like knowing, hey, you had breakfast, you don't need another breakfast, or hey, just because ice cream fits your macros for lunch doesn't mean that ice cream is a good lunch. You know what I mean? And so I feel like tracking macros can be good and it can be bad, where it teaches you weird food habits of eating stuff that fits your nutritional profile as opposed to food that's a good idea, which is why you guys have seen me like switch out of a lot of processed foods and into a lot of non-processed whole foods, just because I feel like, dude, that's what I should really be eating. Like whether I'm tracking macros or not, like it shouldn't just be my diet is full of just junk calories, you know? So yes, I just done talked for 10 minutes straight. What did I even say? I don't even know. This might be the end of the video because I done wasted all my time. We'll see. I'll stop talking for right now though. All right, YouTube. Color change since the last footage. All right, but this is gonna be the end of this video. If you guys sat through all of me talking, which is all this video was, thank you. Y'all are the real MVPs. There wasn't even any snacks in this video to tide you over. I apologize. Maybe next time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Apparently that really helps me out on YouTube, so I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!